Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Trinidad Astronomy Podcast. How's everybody doing? What's going on? In this episode of our podcast, we delve into the fascinating discoveries and it's goddamn loud. I apologize to everybody. In this episode of our podcast, we delve into the fascinating discoveries made by astronomers about an ancient galactic disk. Join us as we uncover the seismic ripples detected and delve into the implications of these findings. Whether you're an astronomy enthusiast or a curious listener, this episode will unveil the wonders of the universe. Welcome to No Avail Astronomy Podcast with my absolutely best friend ever in the world, Lincoln, my favorite best dogonaut. Yes, that's right, my friends. Linky, the dogonaut of love. All right. Hey, thank you. Good to be here for you, my brother. I'm just loving to hear it, man. That's right.
10, 9, 8,
what is that for?
7,
What is that for,
6, 5,
right.
4, 3.
That's right. Oh, shit. Oh, they wanted to hear it. Man. Well. Oh, shit. That's right. At the heart of this episode lies Bree 1335-0417. A galaxy they say is the oldest galaxy that they, but man, again, James Webb finds this every, excuse me, like, I don't know, they find this every couple days. So, really, to be honest with you, I can't exactly say I'm sure which one it might be. Honestly, I cannot. So it could change, as it always does, if you know what I mean. Let's do the wild thing. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. But yeah, no, really, as on in a serious note, that's a very true. It's a very, very true. It very is. So yes, sir. At the heart of this episode lies Bree 1335-0417, a spiral galaxy that dates back more than 12 billion years. Now, making it the oldest and furthest known spiral galaxy in the universe. Now, the researchers led by Dr. Takafumi Tsukuki utilized the ALMA telescope to closely examine this ancient celestial body. Now, understanding the importance of gas and dust, not from gas, but gas, from stellar clouds, stellar stars exploding, things of such nuts. You know, boy, Lincoln had gas, so, speaking of, and I'm just saying, the ripples were just ungodly, my friends. But yeah, understanding the importance of gas and dust, gas is a crucial component in star formation. Now, it takes center stage in the investigation of this particular galaxy, Bree 1335-0417. We're going to just say oldest spiral galaxy instead of all these Bree numbers. Now, however, by studying the movements of gas within these galaxies, scientists gain very valuable insights into the mechanisms that fuel star formation to begin with. The team was able to capture the motion of this gas in this galaxy, revealing a seismic wave, which is super crazy. But it's a phenomenon never before observed in such an early galaxy. So it's kind of weird because usually all these gases, all these things, they're kind of already leveled out. You know what I'm saying? They're already sort of how you say. Speaking of, where is Ashley Young anyway? Lincoln, do you have anything to say? I'm just wondering if you had anything to say, like any dog treat, dog trick, anything like that. Uh-oh. What was that, Lincoln? Oh, Lincoln just walked to the door. That's what that noise was. Woo! Lincoln, everybody loves you. That's scary. Hey, that was funny, Lincoln. So, yeah. Now, the galactic dust, the galactic dust, and the galactic disk of Bree 133504117, or the oldest spiral galaxy, composed of rotating stars, gas, and dust, exhibits a mesmerizing, somewhat resemblance to ripples spreading on a pond after you would like to throw a rock in. But yet these ripples, I'm trying to explain in a way. These ripples, they're the product of external sources. The oscillating motion of the disk, both vertically and horizontally, is believed to be caused by new gas streaming into the galaxy or by interactions with smaller galaxies. So probably more than likely has collided, if that's the right word, with other galaxies. But these two possibilities, they provide the galaxy with a constant influx of fuel for star formation. So, I mean, at some point, and you might ask, how's this going to help us? Man, it helps us understand how our solar system is worked or has worked or how it was established, to say the least. Unraveling these mysteries is the study. It not only revealed the extraordinary seismic ripples, but it also I cannot talk. It also detected bar-like structures within this disk. Such galactic bars have the ability to disrupt gas and transport it toward the center of the galaxy, which is why it's a spiral and everything's going in. You know what I mean? But remarkably, the bar discovered by Bree 133504117 is the most distant structure of its kind ever observed. And I know they say this every couple of days, but these discoveries really collectively serve as evidence for the dynamic growth of a younger, galaxy. Time traveling through light is that's the astronomical distance between Bree and Earth. And it's so vast that the light we see today is actually a window into the distant past, as you would know. The images that are captured through the telescopes offer a glimpse. Oh my God, my voice. Did you guys hear that? My voice is I sounded like a little Feifel, if you know who Feifel might be. I do. I know who Feifel is. Be proud. But yeah, it does. It shows it what it's like in the distant past. And the images that were captured through the telescopes offer a glimpse of the galaxy's early days when the universe was only about 10% of its current age. That's a long time ago. You know what I'm saying? Do you know what I'm saying? Huh? Nobody joining me today. That's alright. I do love when people come on and chat and talk though. I would love to talk to you. I would love to get a hold of, I need to get a hold of Caps. I need to get a hold of some of my homies in Hunter. I don't really know where everybody is. I did not. What's up, man? Yeah, what's going on today? I saw that. Nice stuff. Yeah. I got it. He didn't bring the nuts yesterday. Okay, so we don't have enough for that? No. I'm going to send them to the traders, but I'm also going to finish them. I got a bunch of stuff I'm missing in the footage.
Okay.
Yeah, we didn't have it. You know what though? I've got enough. I could make like a top soda down there.
Okay, yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah.
This ticket, heat transfer,
Mm-hmm.
we can go ahead and ship it. The studs, Tim brought the studs up yesterday. They're in that can.
Okay.
We just need to nut those.
Okay.
Yeah, if we can fix that, he can come by and grab that.
Okay.
I think that's it.
Cool. All right. I gotta get this other stuff together back here too. But. Yeah, and it's done. I think there's one size that the tan had to cut, but it's done. What's up, S. Lakshmana Raya? I don't know how to. I'm sorry, I pronounced that wrong. How are you doing? Anyway, so the stellar birth of an accelerated pace, astonishingly, experts have observed that early galaxies, including the Bree 13350417, exhibit a far more accelerated rate of star formation. In comparison to their modern counterparts. Despite having a similar mass to our Milky Way, Bree 13350417 produces stars hundreds of times faster. Understanding how gas is supplied to sustain this rapid star formation remains a critical question that this research seeks to answer. So hang on, because it's a pretty cool story. But unveiling secrets through computer simulations is really the best way for us to, it's the best way to see where most galaxies have come from and where they're going to be going. And, computer simulations amaze the crap out of me. If nobody's seen those, check out these computer simulations that people are using, man. They're incredible. I want to get one, actually. I don't know what they're called, but I'm going to look them up. They're awesome as heck, hella cool. They're real cool, man. But they're using these computer simulations. They can if it's hard to sit there and wait 10,000 years for a galaxy to, getting a computer simulation and simulating, the Milky Way running into Andromeda. And there you go. Perfect example. But while direct observations of Bree 13350417's evolution is impossible due to our limited snapshot of the galaxy's timeline, scientists employ computer simulations to piece together the story. These simulations offer invaluable insights into how spiral structures, which are rare in the early universe, are formed. In this captivating episode, we have explored the discovery of seismic ripples, mesmerizing galactic bars, and the accelerated star formation within the ancient Bree 13350417 galaxy. These insights not only advance our knowledge of distant celestial bodies, but also shed light in the enigmatic processes that shape the early universe. So join us next time as we continue our journey into the wonders of the cosmos. I would like to get a little bit deeper, but I've got to take a break, and I shall be right back. After that, what is in the skies coming for tonight? Last night, did anybody by chance check out the meteor shower last night? It was seriously, dude, phenomenally awesome. I will be back after these messages. Don't go anywhere. way past late. Let's go ahead home around. What's up?
A couple years ago, I ended up in a motorcycle accident. I didn't have health insurance at the time, and now I have a plan that keeps me covered for $9 a month.
Half of my monthly premium is covered with financial help, and knowing I'm covered to go to therapy and fill my prescriptions is huge.
I found a plan for $0 a month. It was a huge sigh of relief.
All plans cover doctor visits, prescriptions, emergency care, and more. Healthcare.gov is here for you. Enroll by January 16th.
8 extraterrestrial signals have been reportedly sent to Earth second and never recur. But they emit as much energy as our sun does over thousands of years. Today's most commonly accepted theory says that the fast radio bursts are generated by some little studied processes in black holes and magnetars. In other words, neutron stars with energy.
What's up, fellas? What's up? Thank you for that wonderful break. Man, on my phone thing doing, I don't know what is up with talking on my phone or phone kind of stuff, but I'm having technical difficulties. I'm really trying to get it where I can do it at home instead of I do it on my phone. Because I got a new YouTube, I'm trying to get all the stuff together. And so, I don't know, it just kicked me off and I just rejoined. Anyway, I was going to go over some stuff that was going on in space news, but I did that yesterday, but I'm going to go ahead. We're going to go ahead and do it again. If this thing doesn't kick me off again. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? How you going to do it if you want to know? Okay. See if I can find that. Well, how do we do this? Shit. Not shit. Okay. Now. Alright, so here we go with the celestial events. Yeah, and then we're gonna go over some real cool, I'm gonna go over some real cool stuff that has to do with how oxygen on other planets might really play a huge part. My voice said that thing. And a lot of people don't think that there could be possibly other life on Earth if oxygen's not there because of the reason of fire. Now, I know I might say one thing, but fire was a big part in the human construction of of our growth, our beginning, if you know what I mean. I mean, really, whoever had fire had power. It's a real cool movie. I forget what it's called, but man, in that movie, nobody says one word in it. It's real cool. But that's where I'm going with it, my friends. That's right. Now, as we move on. Now, I'm going to go back over the January stuff because why? It's fun. So, celestial events that are coming up in January. We did this yesterday. We're doing it again. Kick off the new year stargazing with a prolific, very prolific meteor shower, some notable comets, and a planetary alignment. I can't talk. Okay. So the astronomical events in January 2024. January 4th is the last quarter moon. Last night was a awesome meteor shower. You guys should have seen it if you didn't. It was awesome. January 7th, Venus comes out and is close to the moon. January 8th, the moon passes from Antares by Venus. January 10th, the moon passes by Mars. January 11th is a new moon. January 12th, Mercury is at its greatest elongation. That'll be, if you have a telescope. January 14, the moon passes by Saturn. January 15th, the lunar occultation of Neptune. That's cool. First quarter moon is January 18th as the moon passes by Jupiter. January 19th, the moon passes from Uranus. Just kidding. Uranus. January 20th, the moon passes from the Pleiades cluster. That's cool. I know you're like, God, but these aren't even close. But when the moon passes by, it helps if you're looking at stars. It helps you find celestial objects. And once you find them, you can kind of, you can kind of guide yourself with where you're at by these as you're looking for. So that's why it's cool to use the moon as a reference point between these other celestial objects. That Pleiades thing is pretty cool. January 24th, the moon passes from Pollux. That'll be cool. January 25th is a full wolf moon. As the moon passes by the Beehive cluster, the comet 4144P Kushida reaches perihelion. That'll be cool. Get your telescopes out this month. It's going to be awesome. January 27th, the Mercury mini morning alignment of Venus, Mars, and Mercury, another planet alignment. Cool. Then January 29th, here comes Comet 62P. Sushanashan makes closest approach to the Earth. So hopefully this one will be something that we will be able to see. The planets in January, look for Mercury near the southeastern horizon in the morning. The planet will be in the Ophiuchus the first half of the month, then moving into Sagittarius. Now this is all in the northern hemisphere, I meant to tell you, sorry. Venus is low above the southeastern horizon in the morning, first in Scorpius, then in Ophiuchus in Sagittarius. Mars is located very low above the southeastern horizon in the morning in Sagittarius. Jupiter is visible in Aries from evening until night. It's cool, man. I like to look at the Galilean moons, man. They're so cool. That's how we found out the Earth was not the center of the universe. Saturn could be seen in the southwest in the evening in Aquarius with binoculars or a telescope, which is super. Saturn's awesome to look at through a telescope, so get that out and check it out. Uranus is visible in the evening and night in Aries. Even fainter Neptune is in Pisces in the evening. Don't miss it. In the southern hemisphere, see Mercury. Low in the east in the morning for no more than an hour. The planet will be in the constellation Ophiuchus and will move to Sagittarius in the second half of the month. Venus, visible in the morning, low in the east in Scorpius, then in Ophiuchus and Sagittarius. Look for Mars, low above the southeastern horizon in the morning. This is all southern hemisphere, just to remind you. Saturn will be visible in the west in the evening of Aquarius. Use binoculars or a telescope to view Uranus. Yes. Yeah. Okay. Okay. That'll work. Sure. Now the quadrant meteor shower in 2024. There's only one notable meteor shower that peaks in January, but it's worth several. On the night, last night and tonight, Look for the quadrants, one of the most prolific meteor showers of the year, with an hourly rate of 60 to 200 meteors during the peak. Last night I saw a few, not as much as I wanted, but it was cool. This year the quadrant peaks coincides with the last quarter moon rising around midnight. So it's better to look for the meteors before the moon lights up the sky. You can also view the meteor on any other night after the peak, closer to the new moon phase. There will be fewer shooting stars, but the viewing conditions will be better. So that's pretty cool. The full wolf moon on January 25th. The moon will reach its full phase. At the moment, it will be in the constellation Cancer. Our natural satellite will be fully illuminated, shining brightly in our sky all night. You won't need any special equipment to see it. But a pair of binoculars may come in handy to better observe the lunar surface as the features pop out. I just thought, I might let you guys know about that. Now, have you guys ever wondered how to navigate the night sky? There's several ways to do it, but you can become a professional astronomer, which can take a long time, FYI. So memorize all the constellations, learn the brightest stars, and get a compass. Compasses are absolutely key to it's hard, to know which direction you're looking helps, or what you're looking for, I'm sorry. And if you've got one of those mechanical telescopes, man, you've got to find, before you can program it, you've got to find, where you're at. It usually goes off of other stars that, to set itself. But yeah, it's easier than the first option, but still requires a lot of effort. To get it instead of memorizing constellations. Memorizing them, it's good to do. Took me a while, but get the Sky Tonight mobile app. That thing is amazing. And if you are a patron, I am giving away 3 months of Sky Tonight mobile app. So become a patron, and you can get 3 months of Sky Tonight. The mobile app's amazing. You got to check it out. So, man, go to my page, become a patron, and check out this mobile app. You'll love it. It does all the things and more. It only takes a few taps to download, and it's free to use after you pay the extent, whatever. But I will be give it to for free. It's cool. So the app is an interactive sky map that works for your exact location. It also works offline. So you'll love it. Become a patron, and it's free to yours. The choice is yours, but we'd stick with option number 3, my friends. Bottom line, space events in January of 2024. Observers may see lunar planetary conjunctions, a close approach of the planets, and a powerful meteor shower peaking, and several other astronomical events. Stargazers with binoculars can try find comets. Yeah, we're gonna take this. I'm gonna we're gonna rebox this. I've got to take another. Ooh, it's time for another break, my friends.
Extraterrestrial signals have been reportedly sent to Earth from the closest stars. I bet you wouldn't miss a headline like that when scrolling down your newsfeed. However, a scientific article carrying basically the same message appeared in Nature on January 30th, 2023, and went into the archives almost unnoticed. Perhaps because it was written by a group of very young scientists from the University of Toronto. They decided to use new AI algorithms and comb through 150 terabytes of old radio observations of the nearest 820 stars. And while astronomers didn't find anything special in this data earlier, the AI system easily detected 8 radio signals of potentially artificial origin. Such techno-signatures, or signs of activity left by advanced alien civilizations, have long been the focus of attention of scientific searches collectively named SETI. But why hasn't this discovery become a global sensation? Well, nobody's managed to explain the mysterious signals yet, but scientific society preferred to forget about them only because the radio bursts never happened again. Wow, is it me, or don't experts seem eager to find extraterrestrial intelligence? What if the solution to the legendary Fermi paradox is incredibly simple? We don't see traces of highly developed aliens because we continue to stubbornly ignore them. In this video, you'll find out, when did we receive a new wow signal? What stars look very similar to artificial cosmic lighthouses? What indicates that super advanced galactic civilizations emerged long before the dawn of humanity? And finally, what alien techno-signatures could be missed because of biased scientists? The good old wow signal is still considered
Welcome back to the Internet Cosmos featuring Noah Astronomy Podcast. What's up, guys? Welcome to the Internet Cosmos, where I cannot shit. Just kidding. Anyway, so I'm gonna try to do this again. Anyway, wah wah. So it's kind of going over the 2024. If you become a patron, I do give 3 months of the Sky Tonight mobile app, and it is a super badass, super badass. What am I saying? Blah 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 blah. God, I cannot talk today. That's exactly what I was saying. So we kind of went over some stuff that was going on as far as January skies. Then that meteor shower. The meteor shower tonight is going to be cool. So you're not going to want to miss that either. Last night, I think it peaked between now, really, to be honest with you. Sound like a hick, didn't I? Sorry. I deeply apologize. But now the top 10 deep sky objects of January. I'll tell you about, 9 star clusters in one galaxy. But, I'm going to get to, after I go over these, I'm doing a segment today on how oxygen and how, they're starting to think that, really oxygen's going to play the biggest role in finding other life. But that's just only based on if these people are using fire. You know what I mean? Because oxygen's so prevalent to, how fire, what feeds fire. Anyway, so Here's, okay, man, so number 10, NGC 2403. Alternative name is Caldwell 7. It's in the constellation of Camel Portalis. It's best observed in the northern hemisphere. Now, how to observe it? The NGC 2403 galaxy is unobservable to the naked eye, but you can see it through large binoculars or a small telescope. It will look like an elongated, fuzzy patch in the sky located not too far from the North Celestial Pole. I don't know, man. I'm gonna have to check that out. Description: NGC 2403 is an intermediate spiral galaxy discovered by William Herschel in 1788. Man, that's pretty cool. Number 9 is M50. Alternative name NGC 2323 CR124. These names are so, I don't know, I get it. And they all mean something different. But it's in the constellation of Monoceros. It's in the southern hemisphere. So in the northern hemisphere, I guess you're not going to be seeing M50, my friend. Yeah. Oh no. I'm sorry. I did. I put these up there like that. But how to observe it? You can try to spot M50 with 10 by 50 binoculars, but it will most likely probably appear rather fuzzy. But it's better than it to use large binoculars or a small telescope to observe the star cluster. M50, it's easy to find because it's approximately near Sirius in the Canis Major, the brightest star in the night sky. Yeah, you know what? I'm afraid I'm boring you guys. So, I'm gonna get straight to this. I apologize about the boringness, but checked out this one's pretty cool. This one is cool. This is cool news. Well, ask yourself, is oxygen the cosmic key to alien technology? I mean, is it? There's a new study published in Nature Astronomy. Adam Frank, the Helen F. and Fred H. Gowen Professor of Physics and Astronomy at the University of Rochester and the author of The Little Rock of Aliens, Harper 2023. Cool. Okay. Blah, blah, blah. And don't forget, Amedeo Balbi, an associate professor of astronomy and astrophysics at the University of Roma, outlined the links between atmospheric oxygen and the potential rise of advanced technology on distant planets. Now, we are ready to find signatures of life on alien worlds, Frank says, but how do the conditions on a planet tell us about the possibilities of intelligent technology producing life? Question mark? Question mark? Give me one more, because it takes that many. I mean, we found, 55, almost 6,000 exoplanets now. I think 1 out of 5, maybe, are maybe Earth, sort of like-ish planets, maybe. But anyway, but a lot of them, most of them, are like the gas giant. But in the paper, we explore whether any atmospheric composition would be compatible with the presence of advanced technology, Balby says. We found that the atmospheric requirements may be quite stringent. Igniting cosmic technospheres. Frank and Bobby posted that beyond its necessity of respiration and metabolism in multicellular organisms, oxygen is crucial to developing fire. Fire is the hallmark of technological civilization. They delve into the concept of technospheres expansive realms of advanced technology that emit tailgate signs called technosignatures of extraterrestrial intelligence. Extraterrestrial intelligence. Hey man, what am I supposed to do? On Earth, the development of technology demanded easy access to open-air combustion. In this, the process at the heart of fire in which something is burning or burned by combining a fuel and an oxidant, usually oxygen. Whether it's cooking, forging metals or structures, crafting materials for homes, or harnessing energy through burning fuels, combustion has been the driving force behind industrial society. And tracking back through Earth's history, the researchers found, but yes, tracking back through Earth's history, the researchers found that the controlled use of fire and the subsequent metallurgical advancements were only possible when oxygen levels in the atmosphere reached or exceeded 18%. What? I've got to go get my dad in a minute. What's up? Yeah. I gotta do it real quick. I gotta get my dad. So, the atmosphere, it reached, the subsequent metallurgical, that is a real word, metallurgical is a real word. 3 of them? Okay. Yeah, they're just 3. Yes, metallurgical. That's a word, my friend. Alright. I'll be back. Hey, keep working on that, please. I gotta go get Grandpa. He's freaking out. Now, so, yeah, it's gotta be 18% of what the atmosphere is. Now, this means that only planets with significant oxygen concentrations will be capable of developing advanced technospheres and therefore leaving detectable technosignatures. The oxygen bottleneck, oh boy, the levels of oxygen required to biologically sustain complex life and intelligence are not as high as the levels necessary for technology. So, what's this mean? While a species might be able to emerge in a world without oxygen, it will not be able to become a technological species, according to researchers. According to these researchers, mean mugger? I'm just kidding. You might be able to get biology. You might even be able to get intelligent creatures in a world that doesn't have oxygen, Frank says. But without a ready source of fire, you're never going to develop higher technology because higher technology requires fuel and melting. That is true. If you're going to build stuff, you've got to be able to. And to me, honestly, that brings up a very good point. You know? It really does. Let me go to the house. Oh. Oh, okay. They do not unget you. Okay. That really does bring up a good point. Carlos, what's up? Coach Hugo, what's up? Glenn, the stinky dad. I love that name. How are you guys doing? Thank you guys for joining. Sometimes I don't get a chance to really look at my, on here. Please, hey, BKM, how you doing? What have you been up to? Please, hit like if you haven't, and follow me if you have not. I've got, it's a new season of a new year, so it's going to be a pretty awesome year for Took No Avail Astronomy Podcast. It is going to be pretty awesome. I've got a lot of things as far as things to give away, to work with and stuff. So check out my fan base. Become a fan base. You can hear, my live shows. Lincoln, stay. You can get pictures with Lincoln the Doggernaut. But become a fan, and become a patron. If you become a patron, you will get like free, I put you up on my website. And if you go to my website, you can see a lot of different space news. Become a patron. I'm giving away some really cool little, like, astronaut projections that have, like, different, it's basically having, oh my god, why am I so not think of these words, in your house, it projects these stars on your house, and you can, it'll, like, highlight stars and galaxies and different things so you can find them in the night sky. It's pretty cool. So then, become a patron, and definitely hit like. It helps the channel a bunch. I really appreciate everybody's support. And follow me if you have not followed me. If you haven't followed yet. Become a fan. It's super fun. This year's going to be a whole lot. There's going to be so much stuff this year. So anyway, yes. So, I kind of agree on the not fire thing. I mean, you've got to be able to forge metal to build things, and yeah, I agree. But enter the oxygen bottleneck is a term coined by researchers to describe the critical threshold that separates worlds capable of fostering technological civilization from those that fall short. That is, oxygen levels are a bottleneck that impedes the emergence of advanced technology. The presence of high degrees of oxygen in the atmosphere is like a bottleneck you have to get through in order to have a technological species, Frank says. You can have everything else work out, but if you don't have oxygen in the atmosphere, you're not going to have a technological species. Targeting extraterrestrials, hotspots. I'm just kidding on the extraterrestrials. Targeting extraterrestrials, hotspots. The researchers, which addresses a previously unexplored facet in the cosmic pursuit of intelligent life, underscores the need to prioritize planets with high oxygen levels when searching for extraterrestrial technosignatures. Targeting planets with high oxygen levels should be prioritized because the presence or absence of high oxygen levels in exoplanet atmospheres could be a major clue in finding potential technosignatures, Frank says. Now, the implications of discovering intelligent technological life on another planet would be huge. It would answer the age-old question for sure. But, therefore we need to be extremely cautious in interpreting possible detection. Our study suggests that we should be skeptical of potential technosignatures from a planet with insufficient atmospherical oxygen. Now, this work was funded in part by a grant from NASA. So it's pretty cool. So, I don't know. You guys, tell me what you think. Yeah, for sure. And, because I'm dying to hear what you guys, what you guys think about this. Anyway, that wraps it up for today, you guys. I appreciate it. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Lincoln, the Dogonaut, for being here with us. Everybody have a wonderful day. I'm gonna go and get some stuff done. I got some awesome podcasts coming up. I do pre-recorded ones too. So definitely hit like if you like my channel. Follow me. Become a patron. I love hearing from you guys. Leave comments, everything like that, because really this is your podcast more than it is, or as much as it is mine. You guys have a wonderful day, and to no avail, party another show. Guys, have a good one, my friends.